back, everybody, to another episode of the Movie Social. I am your host, Ricky. Today's episode, I'm going to be doing a spoiler review of the Netflix series Trinkets Season 2, which aired this week. And so it's the final season, but sometimes the writing might not be on the wall completely yet. You never know. Alright, so for those that might not have caught up on season 1 completely, but are watching this, which I don't know why you would first, but that's on you. This is a spoiler review. So, Trinkets stars 3 main characters, Elodie, Mo, and Tabitha, who are all brought together by the not necessarily rehab, but the AA meetings of their sort. There's different terms for different groups. For them being thieves, basically. They have a problem with stealing things out of stores, out of anywhere, almost. And the one that really has the major problem with it is Elodie. She recently moved from I believe it was Mexico to Portland after her mother's death, and now she lives with her father, I believe her half-brother, and his new wife. Yeah, those kind of problems. And then Mo is basically without her father, lives with her mother. Her father apparently was in jail, possibly. And then Tabitha, of course, she lives with both of her parents. Well, she did live with both of her parents for the beginning of season 1. But then, of course, they caught the father cheating. And, of course, they broke up. Well, not completely broke up, but, separated and all. Alright, so, to kick off season 2, we have to recap that, of course, Elodie is now on tour with her newfound girlfriend. Ran away from home after her father caught her, well, not necessarily caught her stealing, but found all her items that she stole. For some reason, she kept a whole lot of them in her home, in her room. And then, of course, Mo is trying to adjust to things with her new boyfriend and Noah, who she really likes. And then Tabitha is trying to deal with the issues with her parents and also her and her former boyfriend's breakup after he also has been abusing her physically. They can't have that. And so the show is actually really entertaining. It's something for those that are liking the, coming of age, adolescent type of shows and movies where they're trying to find their own way, trying to find who they are. And honestly, season 2 did do a very good job of wrapping everything up for this to be the final season. It did leave, if you ask me, a possibility that they could have another season. Just one more, maybe. I mean, for crying out loud, you're having the Kissing Booth 3. Why not have another season of Trinkets? I'd watch that over Kissing Booth 3, personally. But it follows those characters as they develop and try to cope with everything going on in school. For most of them, it's their final year. And then you have a lot of the usual things that go on in schools and things that don't. You have Noah and Mo going back and forth with their relationship because, of course, Mo is hiding certain things from Noah, including that we find out, that happened down the line, which is partially not her fault. Noah broke up with her out of frustration after a soccer game, and she thought they were done completely. Went sobbing to someone in the robotics club who honestly, I kind of had a feeling they might wind up dating at the end of it all, but eventually Mo and Noah patch things up enough to be friends for now. Who knows if they'll actually be fully in a relationship. And then, of course, Ellaby actually did come back home. Happy for that. Was grounded for quite a bit. And then found someone that in her school that she liked. A girl in her school that who at the time was not trying to come out. Eventually, she gets herself together after a slip up with the stealing. She even admits it to her newfound love. They eventually patch things up. She comes out to her parents. They, in the end, are a nice happy couple at the end of it all, walking hand in hand in the hallway to end the show. Tabitha. There's a lot going on with Tabitha. The guy she was dating at the end of season 1, she still was dating him in the beginning of season 2. But yeah, things didn't go so well. He ups and splits town, basically ghosts her for a while. She eventually catches up to him towards the end of the season 2. Turns out he stole her dad's credit card information, the black cards info, and was just charging up a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, she did meet him at the anonymous meetings. He is also a thief. He did basically say, "What did you expect?" And in a way, yes, that is the same. I agree on that part. He was not one that was trying to recover. She who did. And also throughout this, we did find Mo's brother did come back home from military school. We do know also 100% sure now that Mo did take the rap for him for stealing. That's how she ended up in those meetings, and it turned out to be a good thing for her. And let's just talk about for a second. Mo is very smart, very smart. Wasted her talents a little bit, if you ask me, in the beginning, but got herself together. At the end, they finally did expose Tabitha's ex-boyfriend as the abuser he is, and he caused a lot of mischief and trouble in the middle of it all. It got someone expelled temporarily, but Mo and the gang set that record straight. One thing I would have liked to know is what really happened for Mo. Did they really expel Mo? Did he get expelled for everything going on? Did he also fix jail time? Felt like instead of 10 episodes, maybe it could have been 12, 13 for the final season, and they could have went on into that a little bit and then wrapped up at how they did at the end of episode 10. Because to me, yeah, it really seemed like episode 10 was a bit rushed. But other than that, I enjoyed the episodes for the final season. If you guys watched Trinkets, what did you think of the final season? Did you like it? Did you think it did, for the most part, a complete wrap-up of the show? Or do you want more? Because I kind of do want more. Let me know in the comments below. Till next time.